Again, Thoros' prayer and the Lord of Light's fire pulled him back from the abyss. He was killed by Sandor Clegane, the Hound, in a trial by combat. A flaming sword plunged deep into his shoulder and through his chest. As the Hound watched in disbelief, Thoros knelt over his friend, and Beric rose again, scarred but breathing. Each time he came back, he was a little more hollow. The man who was once Beric Dondarrion, the charming lord who loved songs and tournaments, was fading. He told his companions that with every death, a piece of him was lost forever. Memories of his home, Blackhaven, blurred into nothing. The faces of people he once loved became indistinct smudges in his mind. It was a copy of a copy, the details growing fainter with each printing. He was no longer a man, but an instrument. A weapon sharpened by the Lord of Light for a singular, unknown purpose. Why? Why him? This question haunted Beric. Why was he chosen for this agonizing cycle of death and rebirth? He and Thoros came to believe it was for the great war to come. Not the squabbles of lions and wolves and stags, but the real war. It's the war between the living and the dead. Beric Dondarrion was fire made flesh, a champion meant to stand against the encroaching ice of the White Walkers. He was a flickering flame, kept alive only to light a greater fire when the time was right. In the end, his purpose was revealed, though it differed between worlds. The books. His destiny was to be a conduit. He found the vengeful, drowned body of Catelyn Stark and gave her the gift, or curse, of life. He performed the last kiss, pouring his own borrowed fire into her, and in doing so, finally found peace in a true and final death, his purpose served by passing the flame. In the show, his destiny was tied to the Long Night. Beyond the Wall, he died his sixth death defending Jon Snow, and the others from a horde of whites, only to be brought back one last time. His seventh and final death came during the Battle of Winterfell. In a desperate corridor, swarmed by the army of the dead, he used his body as a shield to save Arya Stark, the very person who would go on to end the war and destroy the Night King. As he lay dying, his purpose fulfilled, Melisandre reminded us, the Lord brought him back for a purpose. Well, that purpose has been served. There was no eighth resurrection. The fire had gone out. The Lightning Lord, the man who died 7 times, finally stayed dead. His story is one of the great tragedies of Westeros, a story of a hero who lost everything, including himself, to serve a cause he barely understood. He was a symbol of hope, a walking miracle, and a grim reminder that even in a world of magic, every gift comes with a terrible price. He was a man who became a legend, a knight who became a ghost, and a soldier who finally earned his rest.